We're standing in ground zero of Big Beaver Ice. This is where all the excitement happens right here. This is where we take the city water, we make it into reverse osmosis, super pure, super clean water to make our ice the best it can possibly be.
How much ice are you making every day?
We're making about 7.5 tons of ice every day right now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, we're going into a bit of a heat wave. Is that good for business?
It's amazing for business, but it's also a stressful time of year because we have made commitments and demands are high on us, and we're going to make sure we deliver on every single one of them.
So you already have demands, and then you have these heat waves, which increases the demands.
Yes, it does. It increases it exponentially. The longer and the hotter it is, the more ice that's consumed, and there's a point in time where it's inevitable. We will run out.
You will run out. And has that happened?
Happened about 3 years ago during COVID. It hasn't happened in the last little bit. We're doing our best to make sure it doesn't happen, but anything's possible.
What happens if you do run out of ice?
Then we prioritize the number one contracts that people need ice for. An example, we have ABM, which is the battery plant. We have Bridging North America. They have to have ice. They cannot stop those projects. Those projects have to be done. And without ice, those projects don't happen.
Tell me about that. How does ice play a role in these mega projects?
In Ontario, it's law that you have to keep your people hydrated and cooled, and they use the ice from Big Beaver to take care of that on site. There's several thousand workers at both locations, and it's up to us to make sure that's fulfilled.
So how much ice are you shipping out there every day?
In a week, it's thousands of bags to each location.
We're about to hear a sound behind us, I think.
Soon.
What is the sound we're going to hear?
The sound is harvesting ice. Every 6 minutes, we have ice harvest on the machines, and here it comes.
Now, to us, that's the sound of ice being made. To you, what do you hear?
That's the sound of 35 kilos of Big Beaver ready to be shipped out to location.
All right, take me around the corner here.
Sure. They're all gone right now because every festival and event in Windsor-Essex County used us this weekend. We were at the Rib Fest in Amherstburg, we were at the Polish Carousel, the Greek Carousel, the Caribbean Carousel, Taste of Tecumseh, Polish Carousel out in Colchester, plus all the people that picked up ice just for their smaller gigs and events this weekend.
Do you find that people maybe know what Big Beaver Ice is but aren't aware that it's local?
I'm believing that people in the area know what Big Beaver Ice. They may not know we're local, but I'm sure everybody has used us or has been touched by it in the last 15 years.
Tell me how this all started.
It all started about 17 years ago. We had people that were available in the summertime because everybody's on vacation and shutdown in our industrial facilities. We run a vending company as well. And I wanted to keep everybody busy and fully employed. So I said, hey, we could do something in the summertime to keep us busy. And now this is challenging us from the 1st of May through November every year.
So much so that this is now a family business. I want you to introduce us to your family.
Not a problem. Kyle and Bianca, they're my kids. Kyle's been involved with Big Beaver Ice for, 10 years, and Bianca's been involved with Big Beaver Ice for 8 years now.
Why did you want to get into ice?
I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit, especially with my dad doing the vending company to start with. And as a kid, I was always doing lemonade stands, offering to wash people's windows. So it's always been a lot of fun, and being able to come in here and essentially foster that environment that I can grow my skills and be an entrepreneur, it's a lot of fun.
You must have some childhood memories inside this building, aside from the ice room, which I'm sure you're going to explain to us.
Yes, the previous location that we were at before is the one I remember the most from my childhood, and there's this particular set of stairs that were always really scary to go up and down, and that translated over to here with the set of stairs behind me. I was always super scared to go up and down those. So.
Are you going to be going up those stairs?
Not today.
Okay. Woo. Now, it's so hot outside that this actually feels really refreshing.
It does. And normally this room is absolutely jam-packed full of ice. That's what we have left for today, plus the ice that's going to get bagged. So now we have to be on our A game to manage who's going to get ice and just make sure we take care of our fulfillments.
How do you make the short list of getting ice on a day like today?
Well, everybody calls in, and we got to make sure that people call in. We always promise call today for delivery tomorrow or the next day at the latest, so people are put in priority queue.
So I can see my breath in here.
Yeah.
How cold is it?
It's about 22 Fahrenheit, I want to say right off the top of my head. We've got a temperature monitor right on the other side. Yes, my glasses always fog up after stepping out of the freezer. Since it's so cold and so humid outside, the big temperature change always causes your glasses to fog up. Our inside joke is that we all need mini windshield wipers for the people who have glasses because of how hard it is to see once you leave the
That'll
freezer.
be your next invention.
Yes, it will be. We're going to, entrepreneurial spirit will come in and we'll start selling those.